Well, it's the next day. I've re-swept off all the stairs, and if you notice, these 3 steps are a little darker than the rest. That's because I've already put one coat of sealer on top of this, and once this dries, I'm gonna put a second coat of sealer on there before I start putting the concrete patch material back over it. And I wanted to make sure to hit the sides too, because I'm going to be floating those up. So I thought I'd make just a quick video of this. And here's my pan here, and I've got just a little plastic insert. In fact, I carry quite a few plastic inserts, and this one happened to have sealer in it from before, and I'm just using it again. When I get done, I just dry it all off, and I stack everything else on there, and away I go. And I'm just using a little 3-inch throwaway paintbrush, and I thought I had a 4-inch paintbrush, but I don't. So I'm using my 3-inch, and I've got some sealer here I used for the stairs from before. See, clear multi-surface waterproofer, Olympic, and it cracked me up. I went to Home Depot, and they didn't have. I really didn't want to use anything other than Thompson's water sealer out on the exterior. And they says, "Oh, we don't have that, but we have something comparable." And this was their comparable. I brought it home, and it doesn't work as well as Thompson's water sealer. This stuff is when it dries clear, and it doesn't give you a nice sheen on there. It's still dry. It looks natural looking. And see, it says clear multi-surface waterproofer, but when it dries natural. And I even had them look it up in their computer, and it didn't say anything about it, and I read all the directions and stuff. And that's why I'm still using it for the stairs, because I have it, and it's not going to make much of a difference because it's underneath everything. But when I sealed all of this out here, there was no way I was going to use this stuff here. Sorry about that. You get an F for that, Mr. Olympic Water Guard, clear multi-surface waterproofer. I could have put 10 coats on there, and it still would have felt dry, looked natural. I wanted it a little bit darker than what it was before, and I thought they've got to have Thompson's water sealer nowadays. I went to a couple stores, and lo and behold, I found it, and I used it. If you watched all those videos where I showed how to put the Thompson's water sealer on, I only put 1 coat on here, and it recommended not putting more than 1 coat on, and I thought, well, this stuff has never been sealed before outside. Maybe I'll put another 2 of them. But after I put the 1 on, it lasted all winter, and it still kind of had a cushiony squishiness to it. I can tell it's been on about a year now, and I can tell some of the newness is worn off, but before you could hear it scrunch around underneath your tennis shoe soles. And I think I'm going to not put a coat on this year, but you never know. We're only into the end of September, and if I don't have certain things to do and I want to keep myself busy, and if the weather stays good, I may sweep all this stuff off, clean it, and give it another coat of Thompson's water sealer when I get done. But enough of that. I'm sealing these stairs, and I'll show you how it's done in a minute. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.